Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Carrick, and we are playing Democracy 4, where we are creating the conservative theocracy of America. We just won re-election in a landslide, and we have a whole new term to do to continue to improve this country and make it the and you know, maintain all the conservative values. What we're trying to find here is the election. Here it is. Executive term limit is at 2. We need to bring that up. It costs 34 political capital to get it up once? See, we don't even have that. We can't even hold 34 political capital. I don't understand. I don't get that. That's something. It's some of these things. Some of these values are way too high. Or what they need to do is they need to make it so that it's a set value to go from here to here. It's a set value to go from here to here. It's a set value to go from here to here and here to here. And you can just inch your way up. Rather than just like, oh, it's 34 to go one notch, 68 to go all the way to the top, but it's also 68 to go to here. But if we go to here, then we have to go to here, then we have to go to here. We have to spend like hundreds of political capital, which is like entire terms just to get this up all the way. That's just crazy to me. I do realize it should be difficult to get to none, right? I do realize that should be difficult. But getting to like getting up would be nice. Otherwise, your United States run is just going to end on you like super quickly. I don't know how to boost our maximum political capital is at 32. I'm worried that if we actually paused right now, we'd lose political capital, right? Right now we're getting 18.73 per turn. But if we go to the next thing, we'll be over 32. We'll be at like 34.5, right? Fake news. How's the environment doing now that we've done? It's probably taking a while for this to kick in, right? I think it's taking a while. It's taking 8 turns. At 12 turns, yeah, it's going to take forever. But by the end of this election cycle, presumably, how many turns are in an election cycle? It doesn't say. Okay. But that should take care of the water shortage. That should take care of pollution. That should take care of the environmental protests. That should take care of the respiratory disease. So the only things we have are gig economy and fake news, and I don't really care much about gig economy. And fake news is, well, it's fake news. We have a deficit right now. Part of that is because of the global economy. Is just tanking on us. If we could get like our debt refinanced, that would be amazing. We have a couple manifestos. Does it tell us in here what we have? Cut import tariffs by 50%. I think we want to. I think we do want to do this. What actually shows it there? That's nice. That's actually so cool. I love that UI thing right there. That's amazing. Foreign relations. I think we honestly... What does unemployment look like right now, actually, in our country? Where is unemployment? There it is. It's pretty low. Unemployment is pretty low. So I think we're not too worried about that. But I'm just... I mean, it is... I mean, this could be used to make some money, so let's just bring it down to like there. Okay, cool. The other manifesto we had was for private prisons. Let's bring that up to the top. Let's just complete the manifestos. Perfect. There we go. That's our turn. Streamer offers birthday song. A popular internet streamer is offering to sing for you on your birthday in public. She is known for her tiny dresses and adult-themed songs, making her very popular among young people. She may be famous and successful, but clearly it is not a role model for our youth. Let's keep the celebration small and decent. Focus on important political issues. There we go. Youth don't vote, but the parents up to I guess the youth would involve just young adults. But there you go. Unemployment's going up a little bit. Poverty's going up. It happens. Corporate manslaughter bill. Whoa. New bill is proposed to allow corporate entities to be prosecuted for manslaughter, which they have been found guilty of negligence resulting in loss of life. Heck no. This law is unenforceable. With large companies employing many subcontractors, the legal complexities involved in applying blame for accidents are considerable. This law may be well intentioned, but in practice it will be an expensive waste of time that serves to line the pockets of lawyers whilst failing to achieve any real change in corporate behavior. Wait, how did our budget deficit change by that much? Are you going to make your mind up at some point? Honestly, we might as well get revolving doors fitted to all the ministry officials if you're going to swap them around this often. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we do have it. Okay, our political capital is updated. We're getting 21 per turn. Okay. Majority from majority turn. Emergency powers. What are emergency powers? The thing is, what I'm thinking is we finally are at the point where we could do this. Next turn we can do that. We have the capital to do that. What we need to do is we need to spend about 3 political capital right now. If we could find somewhere to spend 3, that would be good. Prison regime. Isn't crime already like at an all-time low? Yeah, I mean, there's like no violent crime in our entire country. Yeah, crime is just is bopped. Witness protection program going on, huh? That takes too much political capital. Something that uses like 3 political capital? Free parenting classes. Population goes up. Could be a good thing to get more people. This is good. A lot of people like this. Booyah. Okay. There we go. We spent 3 political capital. We should get 21. That'll put us up to 36. That's our maximum. We should be able to then increase. Flash crash. Whoa. Automatic trading has rendered the stock market so fragile that a single large trade has sent stocks into a sudden spiral. Economists are calling for immediate introduction of rules for automated trading to prevent such a disaster from ever happening again. GDP took a severe blow. 30% hit in GDP? A food crisis? I'm a little confused here. A 30% hit to our GDP? Does that go away? I don't understand. Like when does the flash crash go away? And has the where's tourism? Has the are we still dealing with the deadly virus outbreak? Like I don't understand. Like is this going away? Because that immediately took it from all the way to 0. That's way some of these events are way too devastating, and they're just I don't know. Are they contextual? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Up to 36. I do kind of want to go over here. I know we're losing a lot of money. The funny thing is we're losing about as much money as we were. I want to do this. This will bring up education, which should fix some issues. Water crisis isn't being helped much. We do need to get rid of this if we can. Plant-based diets, the environment, bringing up the environment. We are trying to bring up the environment. Plant-based diets. What can we do to continually increase this? Looks like there's a few reasons why it should be continually getting bumped here over time. It should be trending slightly up. food prices increase, more people switch to plant-based diets because it's cheaper. Well, let's just save the political capital we have. I don't know, guys. I'm a little bit worried here. A credit rating downgrade. We should be getting we should be reevaluating our debt credit. Unemployment's going down. GDP is going back up, though. Did it go up all the way? Polarization is like right there. It's so close. Stability, press freedom. I mean, that state broadcaster could make a big difference in a couple different things. Deficit of 200 billion. We need to reduce spending or raise taxes. Yeah, that right there killed us. I think this will. I think our deficit. It's kind of referring to the last turn when the GDP sank. I think we're gonna be okay here. What kind of taxes could we do that would be thematic for conservative values? The thing is, if the global economy wasn't just like literally tanking, if the global economy did not literally spend years just going downward, if it had just stayed up here, our GDP would be like up here, you know what I mean? It's coming back up. And then we've also got the virus, and we also got the thing here. Look at that V-shaped recovery, guys. Look at that V-shaped recovery right there. Let's go. Let's go. Quantitative easing kind of doing its job here. Gated communities. We have... Oh, this is going to wait. Fake news is about to go away. I don't know why or how, but it is about to go away. We're not even paying for the state broadcasting. Probably because we're bringing up education, right? That's going down fast. That's going down fast, which is good. Pollution is going to be gone. Once pollution is gone, it's going to get rid of some of the health impacts and the environmentalists disliking us. That's going to be huge. Oh, next turn. Next year, there's so many things that are going to kick in. It's going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be absolutely insane. Although you'd think that the only reason why we have environmentalist protests is due to the environment's going way up. I think this should update next turn. We're doing really well. Let's go to just everything is going well. It's just our economy. We're having trouble with our economy. We could look at potentially doing cryptocurrencies. 6 billion. Automation tax. We could make a huge amount of money from this. It would bring down technology, though, and industrial automation, which probably factors into productivity and GDP. Empty homes tax. An enterprise investment scheme. It would cost us money. Financial transaction tax. Potentially a couple wealthy high earners. Capitalists won't like this. GDP won't. I mean, conservatives don't seem to care, but it... Frequent flyer tax. Capitalists actually like the graduate tax. The graduate tax is dedicated tax levied purely on people graduating from university as a way of them contributing to the cost of their education tuition. Supporters say it is fair because not everyone benefits from a university education. Opponents argue that it creates a disincentive to study purely academic subjects and the arts, as well as penalizing ambition. Potential income of 50 billion. People like this. The capitalists like this. Middle earning doesn't like this. Education would go down. School tax credits. That's interesting. Private education. It's very expensive, but this would be very thematic. See, a lot of these tax breaks are thematic. A lot of these taxes, not as much. But it does say that the capitalists do like the graduate tax, though. But man, it brings down education. Not much. Not much. That's a good amount of income. That is a good amount of income. I think we might run into equality issues. I'm gonna bump that up. Expenditures are 1 trillion. I think this is gonna adjust a little bit. Are we starting to bring up? Foreign aid is costing us 5 billion. Yeah, we're not importing anything apparently. We just had, like, our international trade is just zero. That virus, right? That virus just took it out completely. I'm not sure. We have no political capital anymore. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried what we could do. There we go. Pollution gone. Water shortage gone. Fake news gone. We do have a food crisis, but I think food crisis should... Why are food prices... Food prices have reached critical point, driven by poor farm yields and overpopulation. I feel like this should be going down because the water shortage has just ended. Because I think that's why it was going up. We could just do agricultural subsidies, and that will bring down food prices and unemployment. Housing expansion, but getting rid of 3 major things there is going to be huge. GDP is going up again. Poverty's going up. That's a bad thing. Housing expansion. There is a shortage of homes in our country, and the government is under pressure to relax planning laws and allow previously restricted green belt land to be built on. Relax the planning laws. House prices are rising far faster than earnings, mainly due to the shortage of supply and long term. The only solution is to build more housing. It's no good providing house where there are no jobs. If it means building on a small proportion of greenbelt, then that's the place we have to pay. You know, the interesting thing is conservatives, right? Like, I mean, do they really care about house prices going up? I mean, does that benefit the upper class? Do they want to protect the green areas? Because we've talked about how that is sort of has been something that conservatives have gotten behind, you know, protecting forests and things. But I think this is referring to like parks and things. Just like urban areas, like having parks and maybe green areas outside of cities and near cities and stuff. I'm not sure. I think we could pick either one of these thematically. Let's relax the laws, though. Increase our GDP, middle income capitalists. Farmers, environmentalists won't like this, but we're about to just give farmers a big subsidy. So, agricultural subsidies. Although I'm a little bit worried about that, to be honest. Is there anything else we could do for them? Public services. Plant-based diets. This would increase plant-based diets. People aren't very happy about this overall. Adult education subsidies. This increases productivity in education. This is good, but nobody wants it. Nobody cares. Compulsory school sports. Youth are upset, but overall people are happy about that, and it brings up health. I think health is already pretty high. No one even wants public libraries. No one wants this stuff. People are down to do a Stamp Out Racism Week. 54%. It's pretty cheap to do. Wasn't there something about like city farms or something? City farms. City farms. Farmers go, I don't know if this actually helps us at all, though, to be honest. I don't know if that... Does farmers... Food stamps are trying to bring this down. So food stamps bring down that crisis. If we go look at our food stamp situation, it would be pretty cheap to increase food stamps. Let's increase food stamps a little bit here while we're under crisis. Why did that spike up? Well, because the environment just took a dive. Why did it take a dive? Because GDP went way up? I think it's because GDP went way up. If GDP is going way up, why is our economy... Why are we not making more money here? I know we've activated a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. We might need to be raising taxes, not lowering them at this point in time. Very unthematic for the run, but I'd like to be able to get back into the green in terms of our I'd like to have a surplus rather than a deficit. We're gonna have to maybe do some searching for like the financial stuff, like yeah, exactly, military, right there. 200 billion per. Paying a lot on child benefit though. 60 billion on this? Wait a second. Capitalists don't like it. The poor, good. Parents, good. Equality, good. I mean, this is all good, right? It's just incredibly expensive for what we're getting. Equality. Equality is actually pretty evened out. It doesn't seem to be... Gated communities are bringing it down, though. Number of other things bringing it down. I'm kind of tempted to get rid of the child benefit. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty thematic. What is this here? State pensions? Whoa. Call me crazy, but bringing this down a little bit would be rather economical. Yeah, we need to privatize Social Security, guys. We need to privatize Social Security. We need to do it now. We need to do it now. Credit rating, okay. Credit rating is upgraded. Holy cow, this could be huge. This could be huge. Capitalists going up, GDP's going up, business confidence going up. Actually, I kind of want to look at business confidence values. See, the virus, right? This has all been a political scheme against us. It's been a hoax. What is this? National sports star gagged by foreign power. Whoa. When sports are a business, athletes need to check their contracts before speaking their mind. A groveling apology was issued to a foreign superpower who took exception to support being voiced for a protest movement in their country. GDP is just going off the charts over here, though. Health is like, this is some good stuff. Pollution is back into being an issue. It's back to being an issue. I don't know how did that happen? How did it go away and now it happened? We're still running a deficit of 50 billion, but we're going to change that. We're going to change it fast because the pensions are going bye-bye. Privatize. Actually, here, before we do this, private pensions. Private pensions are pushed up by GDP, pushed down by state pensions. If private pensions are good, like up, then that means that the retired, that's good for the retired people. Yeah, I mean, we could just privatize this. Brings down middle income earners, though. Yep, I think that's what we do. Apply changes. Okay. Guys, thanks everybody for watching this episode. If you guys have questions or comments, leave them down in the comments. We're going to continue this. I'd love to play through this term here. Eventually, we're going to have to actually try to expand the term limits that we have, right? We're going to have to bring this up inch by inch so that we can actually continue to play on this and continue to make things the way that we want them. Although I need to go back over here and we need to readjust how we're organizing things, go back to the weighted. But yeah, that's actually really kind of nice to be able to go in finances and just see what are the big expenses, what are the big income earners, and what are the big things that we're paying for. So that's actually kind of neat. But if we go back to the GDP, right, it's just going off the charts over here. Off the charts. If the relative global economy can come up too, and we can benefit from that, that'd be great. Tourism is something that I'd like to be able to improve. Speaking of tourism, there it is. It's going back. It's back up. It looks like this has kind of just gone away. I don't know. The pollution thing is something that's going to come back, though. We need to deal with that. Food prices are slowly going down. Okay, guys. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys in the next one as we continue to create the conservative theocracy of America. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for being here.